Hello everyone, my name is Ayumi Matsula Rivero, and I'm a sociology PhD candidate at the University of California, San Diego. I'm honored to have received the Paul Spickard Graduate Student Paper Award for my paper titled Clapping Back on TikTok, Black Asian Multiraciality and Humor. I want to thank CMRS and the selection committee, as well as my fellow graduate students and my advisor, Vanessa Rivas. This paper was inspired by Andre Brock's work done on Black Twitter. Brock and other scholars have demonstrated the importance of Black Twitter as an online space where users who identify as Black employ Twitter's features to perform Black discourses and Black identity. And this is expressed through digital practices informed by cultural discourses of Black everyday life, both offline and online. I was also inspired by Rebecca Chioko King Orion's paper on the hashtag WasianCheck trend on TikTok, where she found that TikTok served not only as a field of entertainment, but also a global tool to create collective Wasian communities and identities. A quick note on terminology. Wasian here refers to white Asian multiracials, and I will be using the term Blasian to refer to Black Asian multiracials. Going into my project, I had 3 research questions. First, how do Blasians incorporate humor and their ethno-racial identity in online spaces? Second, how and why do Blasians disclose racist experiences they've encountered online and offline by whites and non-whites? Lastly, what can this tell us about the inter- and intra-racial relations amongst minoritized groups in the U.S. racial order? So my methodological approach for this project incorporated manual scraping of TikTok data and content and discourse analysis. I would search for the term Blasian on the TikTok search bar from March 2023 to September 2023. I would collect the videos as well as the number of views, likes, comments, and I would write a brief description for each video. As I was collecting the videos, I was employing content analysis to uncover common themes within the data. It was during this coding process that the deployment of humor became apparent. Once my sample reached saturation, I turned to Arthur Berger's 45 techniques of humor to help me analyze the specifics of styles of humor being employed, as well as more general themes. Here's an overview of my data. I collected a total of 201 videos, 56 of which had humorous undertones. In addition to humor as a theme, I also uncovered several sub-themes, such as Blasian reveals, Blasian evidence, thirst traps, and the recounting of racist experiences. 47 of the 56 videos were created by Blasians, 9 out of 56 were created by non-Blasians, and views range from roughly 1,000 to 16.4 million. And you can see in the figure on the right the sub-themes associated with the humor code as well. There were 3 key findings from my project, and I've included screenshots of some of the TikTok videos that I analyzed on the right. So the majority of the sample was created by Blasians, which in itself is unique because often multiracial folks are the butt of the jokes and rarely do we get to hear their voices in general spaces. Second, Blasian creators predominantly relied on monoracial stereotypes, such as commentary on Black hair and comparisons to the Rush Hour movies. Lastly, Blasian creators relied on Blasian-specific stereotypes, and these examples include the belief that Blasians will center their ethno-racial identity in all settings, regardless of whether or not the monoracial folks find it appropriate. Elements of humor on TikTok mirror features unique to Black Twitter, such as dissing and the deployment of cultural capital required to successfully participate in the digital space. Second, rather than using TikTok to create a collective global Blasian identity like Wasians, Blasian creators are using the platform to share some of the challenges they face day to day from all racial groups due to their multiracial identity. Lastly, we are seeing a stereotype cultivated predominantly in an online space be shared in more traditional forms of media like television, which is helping create, reinforce, and proliferate a new stereotype for a racial group that is visibly growing. And this is demonstrating the racialization process as described by Omi and Wanat. We are seeing this process happen in real time. Once again, I'd like to thank CMRS, and I greatly appreciate the opportunity to present this paper, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the conference as well. All right, thank you.